You, Halcomb Builders here. We are full service construction.
In Indianapolis, this is January 6th, and man, it's cold out today. I think I need to start going on my diet soon with Michael. He's already started with his girlfriend, and I've really not been eating well or active or anything, and it's starting to show. So it's a new year, 6 days in, but still a new year, and I want to do this right. Crazy things are happening in the world. I don't think, by the way, that Biden is going to usher in socialism. I think he's too self-seeking to destroy the economy entirely. I think governors try to do that in order to liability shift, because they don't want to be liable for anything. They don't want to be accused of inaction. So their only response is action, whether it makes sense or not. Unfortunately, Halcomb won here in Indiana, but the Libertarian candidate did pretty good for a Libertarian candidate. I think he needs to run every cycle over and over again in order to gain any chance of winning the governorship, because I think, like, I don't think the L next to his name matters as much as it might. He's a very good candidate. He's mostly articulate, and the only thing I really don't like him on is when it comes to automation and driverless cars. Of course, we should let driverless cars proliferate in Indiana, but there's all these people who are concerned that their jobs are going to be taken when it's entirely not the case. Their jobs will not be taken by driverless technology. I promise you. It's a long ways away. And if you go and look at a video called "Humans Need Not Apply," it looks like automation is imminent. But people were saying automation is imminent since back in the day when people would destroy factories and machinery in order to lessen automation and have human jobs. But it's an entirely flawed concept. Yes, robots could do a lot of our jobs better than we do it, but we don't see that for a number of reasons, including the fact that the marginal propensity to produce of capital and labor tend to have to be equal, and the price of labor goes up and down. But even if machinery does displace people, which it has, that machinery is it's not like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling now. There's not going to be this big glut of labor unless we have these forced lockdowns and shutdowns. In any case, I haven't made a video in a while, and I wanted to make one. So there we go. Meandering talk about not much. Enjoy. And man, I've been in this super deep depression for a couple weeks now, and haven't been working much, but starting to. This year, goals for this year, I think, can't just be money. Can't just be money. Has to be more than that. I've really let myself go, let basic2badass.com go, and I need to start doing more. It's just kind of about to do some more work. Pretty tired. Gonna be up for a while. Can't wait to be done with today, but man, those people that I just showed, they were out protesting the election and everything. Stop the steal. Indiana, I think they voted like 3-1 for Trump over Biden. It's going to be an interesting couple years coming up. I don't think socialism is going to be the thing. There's not going to be a move towards socialism nor communism. It's just not going to happen. What I do think is you better buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin. I think it should become a global currency. 30% of all Bitcoin is actually for goods and services. It's not just this video game currency, as my wife calls it. Video game currency that people just buy and hold. It's not just people hoping that the price goes up and up and up. Although, I mean, people do hope that, but it's proliferating. It's I think a lot of it's used for drugs on the black market, in Silk Web and everything. But there could be a lot of really cool things going on with Bitcoin. Like, what would Bitcoin be on Mars? What would the blockchain be on Mars? Will there be a split in Bitcoin where there's going to have to be two separate blockchains, one here on Earth and one on Mars? And I'm talking about 200 years from now, Bitcoin on other planets. And what if you had Bitcoin now and it becomes a currency for the universe as humans become interplanetary? What would that be? That would be like, suppose you have the Bitcoin right now and it splits, and it kind of like stocks split, but not really. It kind of duplicates. And if you put Bitcoin on into cold storage, so you basically what you do is you would get the Bitcoin, you'd send it to a wallet that supports getting the private. Sorry, it's not all coming to me right now, but you get like this private code, and you'd validate it on your own node, and I think you could put it into cold storage and paper storage, and anytime the blockchain splits in the future, like suppose they need a different blockchain for Mars because communication between Earth and Mars is not very fast, although I could be totally wrong. What happens then if there's no consensus, ability to have consensus if humans travel light years away or something like that? Imagine every time the humans travel a certain distance from Earth, there has to be a split in the blockchain, and there's a whole new consensus algorithm. But if you have the base block, the base coin, if you have Bitcoin now, you'll forever have it no matter where you travel in the world. So the Bitcoin presently is probably underpriced. You need to understand a little bit about blockchain and stuff like that. It's really early in development. Even still, it's kind of like browsing the internet before having a web browser, though it's getting a lot better. I don't know much about this stuff. I know a little bit from a little research I did for some writing clients I had in the past, but that's been a while. So I think Bitcoin is good to buy now, and people think it's a bubble. Maybe it is. I don't know, but I think currently the amount of currency being produced in order to stimulate the economy is validating why the price is rising. The price should be rising dramatically. Oddly enough, the price of gold is not rising as much as I would expect. So either it's underpriced or Bitcoin is really taking the place of it as a hedge against inflation. But peace out. Maybe I'll do another video tomorrow.